down and get a good offensive set and a great look. They haven't had that in quite a few trips.
Well, we mentioned that the Rockets are a senior-laden team, and they've really brought the energy here the last couple minutes, and they needed to.
Yeah, they were flat very early on. Now here's a chance. It's a 3-on-2 break.
Good job of hustling back.
River decides to bring it back, and then they go errant with a cross-court pass.
Yep. Turnover gives the ball back to the Bay Rockets, trying to cut into this 3-point lead.
Listen, possession is 9/10 of the law.
And checking in for Rocky River, Eric Jones. He is a freshman.
Well, River doesn't want this game to get away from them. They played great so far and have built a lead on their sweat and hard work. You don't want to make it easy for Bay to get back in, but on Bay's side,
there's Eric Jones with the steal. And then it's stolen right back. Raps comes up with it. Linder, 1-on-3. Linder throws it up. No, rebound pulled down by Halal. Pushing it and getting the hoop is Eric Jones, the freshman. Checks in and gets 2, pushes the lead to 5.
Eric Jones, the freshman, decided he's going to get into the act.
Charging foul as Halal draws the charge.
Great defensive stance right there by River. That's how you get back in the ball game, get yourself settled back down. A good D on the other end can do great things for you.
A lot of poise by the Pirates. Let's head over to Jeff Smith. Jeff has a couple of guests. Jeff?
Yeah, thanks, Dave. Thanks, Brad. I'm here with Megan Olson and Henry Adams. They're from the YPF organization. You're the second 2 we've had here with us tonight from that organization. From your perspective, what does it take to get things going like you have to donate as much money as you have over the past 5 years? Megan.
I think it just takes getting the students involved. That's one of the biggest things we focus on in YPF is getting the student body to help donate and to help get excited about a program like this.
And Adam, tell me about the behind-the-scenes activities.
Well, we did a lot to raise money. We did activities at lunch during our school. We did a can drive. We went around and got businesses involved. So that really was the key to raising money.
And you hear the crowd erupting behind us. There's still a great game going on. So Megan Olson, Henry Adams, I have one question for you. I'm not going to ask you who's going to win the game because I already know your answer. It's been the same all night. But my question is, if I donate a little bit more money, will you then say Rocky River is going to win the game if I donate more money to the cause?
I can't betray my Rockets.
I don't know. That's a tough choice.
You know what? I'll donate it anyway. I'm throwing more cash in. Great answer. Thanks, gentlemen. Thanks, you guys. Great.
I don't know
Thank
why.
you, gentlemen.
I don't know why Jeff did that. Stop trying to buy a vote.
Well, I'll tell you what. Craig Linder threw in a 3 to cut it to a 4-point lead after Alex Halal had made a basket to push it to 5. So it's a 4-point game. Rocky River with the lead and the ball up 4 as we're inside 40 seconds remaining third quarter.
They battled extremely well, these two teams, in this quarter. Looking like it's going to make up for a great fourth quarter here.
Nice patience by the Pirates.
Absolutely. Nothing forced.
Good thrown. That's the freshman, Jones.
Might as well play for the last one here.
Yep. That way you definitely go into the half with a lead. Could be as much as 6 or 7 if you can hit a 3.
If you play it right.
Inside of 10.
As the crowd calls for it.
A traveling violation, 2.8.
That's what you don't like. You work the clock extremely well, and a turnover. This allows you the chance to score.
Good defense by the Rockets. They get the ball, 2.8 seconds remaining.
And I know Ryan's disappointed. He's a senior. He knows how it works. River wants to do nothing silly here.
Kazanis checks in for Bay.
Bay wants to see if he gets a good look.
Boyers,
Right
real
there.
good look. Chase puts it in, beats the buzzer. We got a 2-point game as we head to the fourth quarter after Ben Chase beats the buzzer. 25-23. Rocky River leading the 5th annual Hoops for Hunger game here on Sports Time Ohio. Welcome back to Rocky River High School. We have got a close one here, the 5th annual Hoops for Hunger basketball game between Rocky River and Bay Village. Pirates leading by 2 thanks to a big fourth quarter by Ben Chase. Chase 5 points in that quarter to cut the lead to 25-23 with 8 minutes remaining. And Bay Village will start the fourth with the basketball.
Well, you've got the atmosphere right for a great fourth. 2-point differential between the two teams as Bay has clawed back into this match.
There's Linder on the cut. Good patience by the Rockets. Nice ball fake. Linder tries to dish it and it's stolen away. Good defense by Shade to get the steal.
Great D there by River. Bay had an opportunity to get a good look, didn't get a shot up. Turnover.
McCrone fakes, then fires the three, puts it in. Big three.
There he is.
Ryan McCrone now with 6 in the game.
Ryan making up for that slip up at the end of the third quarter. Comes out in the fourth and hits a 3 early.
Karras trying to answer, can't get the hoop. Jones pulls down the rebound. Eric Jones foul from behind.
Now Eric's got to be careful because that's going to be a foul every time. Reaching from behind here as we watch him bring it up here. Look at Ryan. Get himself squared up. Take his time. Step back with confidence, Dave. With confidence.
He drilled it. Terry Karras, second foul. 4th team foul. Let's head over to Jeff Smith, who has another guest. Jeff?
I'm here on the sideline again. I'm now with Peg Libator. Now, Peg, you work at the Rocky River Middle School, and today you found out the total amount that a surprise gift was given. What was that total amount and who gave it?
Well, Jeff, as you know, it was an amazing day today. We put something out telling all the teachers that we wanted to send Rob and Maddie off the right way. We took some time over the last week and a half, and all of the teachers wrote some sentiments letting them know exactly how Rob and Maddie have changed the teachers' lives in this project. And then they pulled their own resources together, and we came up with $2,500 to add to the cause from the teachers to the food bank in honor of Rob and Maddie. It's awesome.
It is awesome having that kind of involvement from top down, bottom up, etc. So to the Cleveland Food Bank, on behalf of them, we accept yet another great gift. So I'll send it back to you guys in the fourth quarter action.
All right, Jeff, we appreciate it. Well done to the teachers, sending off the kids well. And here to the hoop, McCrone will go to the line as he went down hard. Trying to make sure all the pieces are still there.
Absolutely.
He went down hard and didn't really have a chance to break his fall.
No,
up and looks like he's fine.
I think Ryan was looking like he was setting up to get his steps together to do something a little special.
But you better go in there strong. And he did. Foul is whistled against Scott Rapps, his third. For the big guy for Bay with his third personal foul.
Well, Rapps is going to play hard. So you know if you're coming around the hoop, he's going to play hard. He's going to be there. You're going to feel his presence. Fortunately, that Ryan McCrone seems to have been able to try to walk the injury off to a degree.
But he just didn't break his fall, so
Right.
you know, it's basically bone because he hit knee. So he's trying to walk it off. Important to note, both teams now with 16 fouls with 6:18 to go in the fourth.
Critical stat going down the line here because every foul going forward.
Yep. Will be
somebody's going to the line.
Shooting 1-1 as McCrone misses the first. He hit the big three that pushed the lead to 5. And now he's trying to add to it, make it a 6-point lead. No, hustling, and he goes back down to the deck. That's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow with Rocky River, so great hustle by McCrone.
Great hustle by McCrone, terrible defense by Bay because there's no way the shooter should ever be able to get an offensive rebound on a free throw. And all that is just a lack of attention to what's going on. Everybody's caught up in the moment.
We got a foul whistled against Alex Shade.
That'll put
that's 17th foul.
Bay in the bonus, but you know you don't go to the line on an
offensive foul, right. So Bay brings it into the forecourt. That's Karras.
Nice.
Don't know if he called glass, but it counts.
Karras is like, I'm getting to the basket.
3-point game.
Let's see what River does here. They can work the clock down a little bit, make sure you get a good shot. You're in the penalty.
Drive and off balance shot and a foul whistle.
At this, all you got to do is take your time. Play strong. Here it is on the replay here.
Karras.
Here's Karras on the runner. Runner with a little elevation off the window.
And he did call glass.
He was going glass all the way.
Yeah. Fourth team foul on Raps. Bremkamp will be shooting 2, makes the first.
Both teams have played well. Bay has battled back. River has come out and played like they were the team that won last week as opposed to losing. And now you have to set up for the last 5 minutes and 40-plus seconds for the makers of a very good ball game.
Bremkamp now at 5 as he makes both free throws. Strauss replaces Raps, who has the 4 fouls.
Let's see if River stays with a little token pressure.
Chase picks up the dribble. They kick it out. Boyers for 3. Iron. Rebound, Jones.
Good draw and kick. Boyers just was not able to hit the 3 in the corner.
Good look inside McNamara, and then they work it back out.
And River should work it. They should work it.
There's the freshman Jones, draws the foul. Been impressed with Eric Jones, the 5'8 freshman, has some poise and some skill.
The freshman is like, I'm about to play. I'm going to play. And he's made a very strong, aggressive move on the baseline, was able to come on the other side of the basket and almost convert a hoop. Now has a chance for 2 free throws.
It's a shooting foul, so it'll be 2 shots. Officials discussing. And basically they wanted to check who the possession arrow favors. It stays with Rocky River.
Well, it's good. It's good
Good
to see
they're
them.
talking,
It's
yeah?
good to see them.
Yep.
Them talking. Sometimes you get confused.
Yep. So Jones will be shooting 2, trying to add to a 5-point Rocky River lead. Rims it out. Tell you that
15 years in this thing, I'm always checking myself too. Rules change all the time.
the freshman has come in the late third, early fourth quarter and played good minutes for Coach Michael Murray. And he splits the pair.
Listen, Eric Jones is coming in and saying, listen, I'm the future of this program.
And yeah,
And
future looking pretty good right now.
Yeah. Played great basketball.
Good hands by Strauss. Maintains possession. Warriors.
Working with River, you want to stay down. No silly fouls. Send anybody to the line. Especially 30 feet away from the basket.
Good look, Ben Chase. Chase with 9, the leading scorer for the Rockets. That's Strauss. 3-second violation.
Great D by River. Great D by River.
They were moving the ball well, and then it kind of got bogged down on the right side, and that creates the turnover.
Well, somebody's got to look to go to the basket with it. They got to look to be offensive minded. You can't always swing it. After a few swings, you got to get a look.
You got to get inside and get some movement. We have a timeout with 4:20 remaining in the fourth. A 6-point lead for Rocky River. 5th annual Hoops for Hunger right here on Sports Time Ohio. STO is your home for OHSAA championship events. Stay connected with high school sports on Twitter using the hashtag OHChamps. And follow us on Twitter at Sports Time Ohio for the latest programming information and schedule of games. Sports Time Ohio, we're fans for life. Rocky River High School, the site for the 5th annual Hoops for Hunger game, Bay and Rocky River. And right now, the Pirates with a 6-point lead, 31-25, 4:20 remaining fourth quarter, and Rocky River with the hoop or with the basketball. Good look at Michael Murray. They stemmed the initial tide there, the run that they put together. Let's see how they do now. They are getting inside, taken away. Chase took it away and stepped on the baseline.
Bay came out with a little trap defensive. Here it is. Great drop off.
Ooh, a foul whistled on Rocky River. Rocky River foul on Thomas McNamara. That's his third. That's going to be 1-1.
Bay's aggressive stance got him a steal.
And it got him free throws.
Chance to chip into the lead.
Mentioned Ben Chase, the leading scorer for the Rockets. He has 9. Boyers has 6. Chase at the line, 1-1. Makes the first. He's the first player to hit double figures.
Good looking stroke there.
Halal checking back in. Alec Halal checking back in for Rocky River for McNamara.
Well, this is where your seniors make plays. This is the time. 4 minutes left to go in this ball game. They're typically the ones that step forward.
That's it to 4. 2 big free throws by Ben Chase. He now has 11.
As Bay comes with full court pressure here.
Karras going to be whistled for the foul. I believe that's his 4th.
And the problem with the extended pressure is every foul sends you to the line. One more foul for Bay, and they will have River shooting almost in the double bonus.
And it is on Karras. It is his 4th. And shooting 2 for River will be Patrick Connors. Connors, a 5'8" sophomore. Tell you what, Pirates are going to be tough in the backcourt with Connors and Eric Jones, freshman and a sophomore.
Getting great experience out here early in the season.
And misses the front end of it, but the rebound pulled down by Bremkamp. And you got to make the front end of 1-1 so you're trying to protect the lead.
Well, let's see if River holds the ball out a little before they go into their offensive set. No need to be in a hurry.
Make them extend the defense.
Right. You're in the penalty.
Good look. Back cut, Bremkamp. Turn around, nice basket.
Yeah, he spread it out. He spread it out, open for Bremkamp to break down the lane. Catch, he took his time.
Good look by Patrick Connors. Good hoop by Bremkamp. Leads back to 5. Or now it's 6, rather. 33-27. Boyers buries the jumper.
Great give and go right there.
Boyers now with 8.
Now if you're Bay, you got to get a stop. Almost did right there.
Timeout with 3:19 remaining in the fourth quarter. Let's take a look. There's a look at the nice turnover.
Getting on the cut down the lane, catching it, taking his time, squaring up. And here's the give and go right here. The give and go, and Boyers from the elbow.
8 points in the game for Boyers now. 11 for Ben Chase for Bay Village. Rocky River more spread out scoring. 8 for Bremkamp, 7 for Shade, 6 for McCrone. 33-29, a 4-point lead for Rocky River. And Patrick Rapps will check back in. Rapps, the 6'6" senior center for Bay Rockets, has 4 fouls. He was sitting down for much of that fourth quarter because of the 4 fouls, but Rapps back in. And when he has been in there, he has been a force on the boards.
Well, Rapp's going to come out and play physical, and you can count on that from him. And now we're down to the last 3 minutes of this ball game. It's about who wants it more.
Nice job. The Pirates beat the pressure. 3-pointer off the mark. Rebound.
Let's see if they bring it back.
Connors throws it away. Karras comes up with it. And it goes out of bounds. It'll go back over to Rocky River.
River was extremely lucky there. Well, you know, because they took their time down here to get the ball back, and then you could have wound the clock down a little bit further. But, you know, you get excited out here.
2:55 remaining. Rocky River with the ball and a 4-point lead. Baseline. Somehow he throws it in. Alex Shade now with 9 in the game.
Shade went in there with the trees.
Did not have the angle, but he comes away with the hoop.
Listen. He knew the physics. Where to be.
Good defenses. Pirates on the ball. And it's stolen away by McCrone.
Let's see if River takes his time. Mike Murray saying take your time. Don't rush. Take your time. Wind the clock down. No need to rush.
6-point lead.
They
get fouled. It'll be a double bonus. And Bremkamp misses the runner. Gets his own rebound. And a timeout by Rocky River.
in there.
Smart play by Raps as he let go what would have been his 5th foul. It was wrapped around and he put his arms up, and that's why the ball came away to Rocky River.
And here you've got coaches calling timeouts here, and on this play here, look at Shade on the baseline. Able to get it up and down.
Sunday afternoon, Michael Regai will bring you all the post-game press conferences and players interview during Subway Browns Post-Game Live. Michael will take your calls after the game Sunday afternoon. Subway Browns Post-Game Live Sunday afternoon after the Browns-Chiefs game, right here on Sports Time Ohio. 2 minutes, 1 second remaining, 6-point lead for Rocky River. And they will have the basketball. 9 team fouls on Bay, so the next foul, double bonus for Rocky River. 18 fouls on Rocky River, so Bay still in the 1-1 for one more.
Bay has to come out here and get a stop. We got to get a stop and a score. River, on the other hand, has to take his time.
Allowed to Jones. No, he traveled.
Yeah, see the
freshman
mistake there. Yeah. You didn't need to get a score. Up 6.
Yep. Eat the clock.
Right. Clock is your friend.
Linder working against McCrone.
And here you don't want any fouls.
No look pass and miscommunication as Voyers was cutting to the 3-point line. Turnover gives the ball back to the Pirates.
Linder was trying to find him on the baseline. He was thinking it.
He was running out to the 3-point line in the corner.
Let's see if they get the hands of senior leadership.
They get it to Connor.
Now they're going to spread it. Here's the spread.
Bremkamp takes it to the hoop, puts it in. Bremkamp says, we're putting points on the board.
Bremkamp said, I'll take the spread, but if you open it up, I'm going to go all the way to the basket.
37-29, 1:23 remaining. Timeout by Coach Frollo and Bay. 1:20 remaining. Pirates an 8-point lead, and take a look at Bremkamp.
Look at Bremkamp saying, I guess I can get all the way to the hoop. Nobody wants to stop me. Look at me. Mom, get the camera.
No baseline help there.
Going all the way.
Bremkamp now with 10, the leading scorer for Rocky River. He's supported by 9 from Shade and 6 from McCrone. Ben Chase has 11 for Bay. Ryan Voyers 8. 5th annual Hoops for Hunger, and it benefits Cleveland Food Bank. And again, a record-setting performance by the student bodies from both Rocky River and Bay Village. As always, a tip of the hat to them. Keeps getting better and better. Student run is what amazes me every year.
Listen.
Future is safe out here.
Listen, you've been out here and you've seen these kids grow over time, and it just does your heart well to see that not only do they have a sense of place and community, but a sense of what the community needs to do for other folks in the community that sometimes can't do for themselves.
Great understanding. And we get a whistle and a foul on Jones. And Coach Murray pulling his hair out here on the sidelines. This talented freshman fouls him. And again, stops the clock, lets you eat into that 8-point lead.
Coach Murray, you have to learn. I mean, you're living with a freshman. As you know that he's playing aggressive and not understanding that I can play aggressive, but I don't need to foul. I don't need to stop the clock. All the bad things. The clock stops. Somebody goes to the line, a chance to score without the clock moving.
Terry Karras checks back in for Bay. He has 3 fouls. Free throw is missed. Rebound Bremkamp. Karras, if it's on him, it's his 5th.
In that case.
And it is his 5th foul. Terry Karras fouls out for the Rockets.
After playing an outstanding floor game.
Yep. Had 5 points. Hustle.
Great
Lots
D.
of floor burns.
Picking up from the timeline.
Chris Kazanis checks back in for the Rockets. Bremkamp will be shooting 2. And that's what the discussion is about. Bremkamp puts it in. Richard Bremkamp with 11. Leading the Pirates.
Yeah. Up by 9 and a chance to take it to 10. At that point, if he drops 10, then River falls all the way back. No foul.
And Bremkamp an even dozen, and it is a 39-29 lead for Rocky River. Very light pressure just to make him eat some time.
Right. No need to cause another foul.
And there's foul. Freshman again.
Ryan McCrone trying to talk to him.
Eric Jones. Listen for a second, and he's going to come to the sidelines and a coaching moment. Is what it is.
This is a teaching moment.
And you know what?
Look at his face. His face. He wants to do the right thing. There's no question. We like that.
Wants to hustle.
Right.
Just understand the time.
You got to understand where we are in this moment in time.
Situation in the game.
But the thing is that, we've all been freshmen.
Well, and the
some
thing is,
of us have been freshmen more than they wanted to be.
You talking about those 4th-year freshmen? 39-31. And McCrone will go to the line shooting 2 after the foul.
Because at this point, all Bay can do is try to reach and get a steal and get a steal, get a quick foul. Here it is. River getting it in. They go for the steal, can't get the steal, get a foul. Take a foul.
It's on Chris Kazanis, his 4th. McCrone makes the free throw.
The problem in that, when you're down by almost 10, that lasts for about 20 seconds.
Yep.
And then the coach will call it off because you're widening the margin.
Second one off the rim.
And McCrone almost snuck back in there to get an offensive rebound.
They called a lane violation. I think it might have been on him. I think
he almost got it. But the problem was nobody put a body on him.
And he did that the last time he missed a free throw. And we get a foul whistled on Bremkamp.
That's where the coach is upset because you don't need to stop the clock. There's no need to foul. This is token pressure going back. Keep them in front of you. Make them make a play and come back on the other end. See, the worst thing can happen is the clock stops and they score.
Linder makes the first free throw.
If you're for River, if you're for Bay, the best thing that can happen is the clock stops and they score.
Coach Murray needed some Pepto-Bismol right about now. He is not having a good time with the 10-point lead. And the fouling going on. Linder makes both free throws back to now a 7-point lead as they pick up a point on the free throw exchange.
Here we go. Try to get it in. All you got to do is move the ball around. Stop trying to get to the free throw line. Move the ball around to open man.
And Connors will go to the line shooting 2.
This is the time when everybody's trying to get to the free throw line.
Yep. Had the point total.
Yeah. I think I may have done that a time or two. Depending on the situation. When I was young, I got older, I was like, yeah, just move the ball around. Get out of here with the victory.
And he misses the first one. Patrick Connors misses the first. Craig Linder checks back in for Griffin Thompson.